Stop scrolling. Listen to me, because what I'm about to say might be the most important thing you hear all year. Life is unfair. Not sometimes, not occasionally, unfair, period. And if you're waiting for life to become fair before you become strong, you're going to wait forever. You've been hit, blindsided. You did the work and still lost. You played by the rules and still paid the price. And deep down, there's a voice in your head asking, why me? I get it. I'm not here to minimize your pain. I'm here to weaponize it. Because the truth is this, mental strength is not built when life is fair. Mental strength is built when life is brutal and you decide you're not going to break. Right now, you might feel tired, emotionally exhausted, like you're carrying more than your share while everyone else seems to get a free pass. You're doing your best and it still feels like it's not enough. That feeling, that frustration, that quiet anger, that's not weakness, that's raw energy. And if you learn how to direct it, it becomes power. Here's the problem most people never understand. They think their suffering comes from what's happening to them. It doesn't. Two people can go through the same unfair situation. One collapses, the other rises. Same events, different outcomes. Why? Because life doesn't control you. Your psychology does. Your internal blueprint, the rules you live by, the meaning you assign, the standards you tolerate, that's what determines whether unfairness destroys you or forges you. Most people have a blueprint that says life should be fair. And every time reality doesn't match that expectation, they feel betrayed, powerless, and angry. But listen carefully. The word should is one of the most dangerous words in the human mind. Life should be fair. People should treat me better. Things should work out. Every should is a setup for suffering. Mental strength begins the moment you replace should with is. This is what's happening. This is reality. And I decide how I respond. That's the shift. From victim to owner, from reaction to command. You don't control what happens, you control your state, and your state determines your actions. Your actions determine your results. This is psychology, not motivation. So let's talk about how mental strength is actually built when life is unfair, relentless, and unforgiving. Mental strength starts with state management, not positive thinking, not affirmations whispered in the dark, state management. Your emotional state is not random. It is created by three things: your physiology, your focus, and your language. Change these three and you change your life. Let's start with physiology. Your body is not following your mind. Your mind is following your body. When life feels unfair, most people collapse physically. Shoulders forward, chest tight, breathing shallow, eyes down. And then they wonder why they feel powerless. Powerless posture creates powerless emotion. You cannot think your way into strength from a weak physical state. You must move first. Stand up straight, feet grounded, chest open, breathe deep into your core, move with intention, move with force. Mental strength is embodied. It lives in how you use your body under pressure. When life hits you, do not shrink, expand. Your nervous system responds to posture faster than it responds to thought. Change your body and your emotional chemistry shifts immediately. This isn't hype, this is biology. Strong body, strong state. Next, focus. What you focus on is what you feel. When life is unfair, your brain naturally locks onto what's missing, what's wrong, who failed you, and how bad it is. That focus will destroy you if you let it. You cannot control the first thought, but you absolutely control the second focus. Ask yourself better questions. Instead of why is this happening to me, ask what is this training me for? Instead of why does this keep going wrong, ask what skill am I being forced to develop? Instead of how long do I have to endure this? Ask, who do I need to become to outgrow this? Focus is power. Whatever you stare at long enough becomes your emotional reality. If you focus on injustice, you feel anger and helplessness. If you focus on growth, you feel strength and direction. Same situation, different focus, different outcome. And now the third pillar, language. The words you use out loud and in your head are shaping your nervous system every second. When you say, I can't handle this, your brain believes you. When you say, this is destroying me, your body prepares to collapse. Your brain does not question your language, it obeys it. Mental strength demands disciplined language. You don't say, I'm broken. You say, I'm being built. You don't say, this is too much. You say, this is demanding more of me and I will rise to it. You don't say, life is unfair to me. You say, life is testing me. Words create meaning. Meaning creates emotion. Emotion drives action. Change your language and you reclaim control. Now let's go deeper. Mental strength is not about avoiding pain. It's about assigning meaning to pain. Pain without meaning is suffering. Pain with meaning is growth. If life is unfair right now, it's because it's stripping away illusions. Illusions that comfort creates strength. Illusions that ease creates character. Illusions that fairness is required for greatness. Look at your life honestly. The moments that shaped you were not the easy ones. They were the moments that demanded more than you thought you had. This is no different. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. But preparation only works if you raise your standards. Here's the truth most people avoid. You get in life what you tolerate. If you tolerate emotional weakness, you get fragility. If you tolerate excuses, you get stagnation. If you tolerate low standards, you get a small life. Mental strength is built the moment you decide this ends now, not someday, not when. Things improve now. This is where should becomes must. You shouldn't be stronger. You must be stronger. You shouldn't take control of your state. You must take control of your state. You shouldn't rise despite unfairness. You must rise because of it. Standards change behavior instantly. When something is a preference, you negotiate. When something is a must, you execute. No debate, no delay. Unfair life circumstances don't require sympathy. They require leadership. Your leadership over yourself. And leadership is not about feeling ready. It's about acting while you feel uncertain, angry, and tired. Mental strength is built when you do the hard thing without the emotional reward up front. That's the difference between champions and complainers. Champions train their mind when no one is watching, when no one is applauding, when life feels stacked against them. They don't wait for confidence. They build confidence through action. Let me be clear. You don't need life to be fair to be powerful. You need clarity, standards, and daily conditioning of your psychology. This is a practice, not a one-time decision. Every morning you condition your body. Every day you choose your focus. Every moment you discipline your language. That's how mental strength compounds. And here's the final truth you need to hear. One day this unfair season will end. And when it does, you will not be grateful for the comfort. You will be grateful for the strength that forced you to develop, but only if you rise now. So here's your call to action. Do not wait. Do not analyze. Do not overthink. Stand up right now. Change your posture. Breathe deep. Decide what this moment means. Decide who you are becoming. Raise your standards immediately. Today you control your state. Today you control your focus. Today you control your language. Life doesn't get to define you. You define you. And if life is unfair right now, good. Because pressure reveals power. And you are far stronger than you've been. Acting. Now move.